What's up, friends? Welcome back. In this video we're going to write C++ program that show greater value in three numbers using if statement. Also we will use if else radar to show how they related and how one can be changed in others. So if you are new here, please kindly make subscribe, like, share and give us your comment in the comment section. Now we are going to use three variables: int num1, num2 and num3 like this. Then set enter first number like this, enter first number, then end line. Also seeing num1, this is our first number. Now I can copy these statements and paste them here like this, and then change here as second number so as to save time. Enter second number, seeing num2. Yeah, also I can paste that statement here and put here third number as our last number, then num3. You see, after get these numbers, we can now compare those three numbers by using now logical operators. If num1 greater than num2, and operator, you see like this, by using logical operators, and num1 greater than num3, this means that here num1 is greater. As you see, num1 is greater than num2 and also is greater than num3. Here set num1 or first number or num1 is greater like this, or first number is greater. Whatever you want here, what you need to know is to write this condition by using a logical operator, then end line here, right? Yeah, now we have to open this if and close it by using close curly brace like this. Then if num2 greater num1 and also num2 greater what? Num3. In this case, num2 is greater. Set num2 or second number num2. Let me change here in uppercase. Num2 is greater like this, then end line. When our num3 will be a greater compared to others is when if num3 greater than num1 and also num3 greater num2. In this case, our num3 is greater. Set num3 is greater like this, right? Then put here end line. You see, yeah, this is our simple program to find or display greater number in 3 numbers entered by the user. So here now we can make compression of our program before running to check whether there is error or not. Now you see there is no error. You can now run the program. Here, first number, let us call it 10. Second number, call it 20. And third number, call it 5. You see, number 2 is greater. As you see on your keyboard, 20 is greater than 10 and also greater than 5. Let us learn it again to change the greater number. Let us now enter 15 here, 13 here, and 10 here. You see, now you see there was error because here num2 must greater num3 and also num2 must greater num1 here instead of num3. You can also put here like this, num2 must greater than num1 and also num2 greater than num3. That was an error because it ran 2 statements at the same time. That was an error. Let us learn it again after correction of error. You see, now I entered 15, 30 and 10 like this. You see, now num1 is greater. And also let us make the num3 greater by putting large num3 compared to others. Like you can put here 2, 3 here and 5 here. You see, num3 is greater now. So this is what our program must print based on our program. So as I told you, you can also use here, you can also using if else reader, where you can only change here. You know, you remember that if else reader, the syntax is if condition statement 1, it is the if condition statement 2, it is the if condition statement 3, then it is part or it is a statement. So that is a syntax of if else reader. If you don't know about its syntax, you can go on the previous video that was about if and if else reader example, and then watch it again to be aware of how it works. So let us apply if else reader to this program. What you want to change only is here, instead of saying if, we have to say if else here like this, then print this. Also if else here, then print this. Then finally we have to display else. Else will execute when there is no condition which is true on above conditions. So we have to open and display statement like this. Say out invalid option, like example. You can write now invalid option like this, then end line here, right? Yeah. Also this program will display same as what the previous one displays. You see, let us make, sorry, this is an error because we don't make any comparison here. First of all, we have to make comparison before learn our program. If else which is in here. Sorry, this is error. We have to write else if condition, then else if, like this, else if, like this, and also here, yeah, here else. There's no problem here. That's why it shows errors, but now there is no problem. So to enter first number, you can enter 10. You see, and then 5, right? And then 2. You see, now first number is a greater. Number 1 is a greater. You see, there is no change. It's all about only syntax. Because first of all, for the first program was if, but now we are now going to use if else later. We are using if else later. For example, let us run it again and make second number greater than 2 remain. You see, you can now put like here 5 and 3, or 2. Let me put here 3. Then you see number 2 is a greater. Also, you can now make number 3 greater by entering like here 50, 20, and then 100. You see, number 3 is greater. But you can ask yourself question like this: when the invalid option will be displayed, or when this else part will be executed? Yeah, is when all of 3 previous or above conditions, there is no right or good condition, there is no true condition, is when this else part will be executed. So for example, we can now write enter numbers like 2, 2, and 2. You see here, there is no number which is greater than the other. Here, the output will be no option, you see, or invalid option. This is what we call else part, is when there is no true condition above this else part. If there is no any true option on the previous condition is. So this is what our program supposed to print based on what we entered. So please let me remind you that you have pressed to get to this channel. That's why you have to make subscribe, to make like this video, share this video to your colleagues, and give your comment, idea, or advice to us in the comment section. So thank you. See you in next lesson. Do you want to be the professional and competent in computer programming language? You are in right position. So with GOO computer tutorial, you can become the professional and competent in computer programming languages like C++ programming language, Java programming language, Visual Basic programming languages, and other languages like HTML, cascading, style sheet, and also OOP in different languages. What you want to do now is to make subscribe, like, share, and give us your comment in the comment section.